L'Afrique est défendue par les Africains eux-mêmes.
Hi everybody, I'm back. Oh, another day in Ouagadougou, pregnant, hot, but it's good. It's good. So I wanted to do a follow-up video, just talking about so far my experience with the pregnancy. I am about a week shy of my 8th month, so again, I'm winding down, and I feel good. I feel good overall. As mentioned in the last video, the adjustment was a bit rough for the first couple weeks, but things have evened out, and I'm feeling better. My energy's good. I am having some anemia though, which isn't serious here because there's so many things you can do for it. What I've done is I am eating toe with a sauce called kuka, and kuka is it's the leaf from the baobab tree that's been dried and been pounded. Then you boil it with water, maybe put some fish and a little bit of salt and things like that, and you eat it, and it's really, really good for boosting iron. It's also good for stomach issues, hemorrhoids. It's really, really good for the body in general, and it's good to have while you're pregnant, especially because hemorrhoid issues, stomach issues with the adjustment in diet are pretty frequent and quite common among women. I had some when I was in Chicago. I actually requested some to be brought back after pilgrimage, but I haven't had it since like my 4th or 5th month. So I'm about due. So it's really good. Also, hibiscus leaves or BSAP is really good for it. Pigeon soup is good for it. All those things really help to augment the blood and alleviate that. So since I've been eating that, I've been feeling much better, much more energized, because I was very fatigued and like dizzy from time to time. But that has since dissipated, and I'm feeling better. Let's see, what else? Yeah, overall I'm good. Clearly this pregnancy is different from my first. All second pregnancies though are an adjustment because generally the body's in a different condition the first time around, and mine in particular was, and I was also 3 years younger. So I'm older now, having baby number 2. So I feel that, but I also feel like this baby's a lot bigger than Ramez was while he was in me. And there's a lot more movement. And Ramez moved a lot. He kicked a lot, he moved a lot, but this one, not only is the movement like nonstop, it's violent. So it definitely keeps me up, and it fatigues me, more, I think. And like I said, I feel like the baby's just larger. So I'm very excited to meet this one coming to see who has been in there these past many, many months making all the ruckus. But yeah, other than that, physically I'm okay. Every evening after dinner, I take a walk for about 45 minutes to an hour. Let's see if I can pan over here. Let's see. You're not going to be able to see because the way I have this camera attached, it's like coiled around. But there's a big open space over here, and there's a road that makes like a square around it. So it takes me about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour to walk the whole thing. And it's a nice walk, especially in the evening when things cool off a bit. So I do that. One thing that I'm valuing a lot about being here is just having the time to live that simple life. You know, every morning I get up, do my chores. There's some younger people that live here as well that help out with the house, help out with the housework, you know. So I help to make sure that, you know, they're on top of their chores, they're on top of their daily work as well. And then I head to the Earth Center, check in, see if there's anything needed of me there after breakfast. And, you know, I have time in between activities or in between things that I do to just sit for a moment. And I appreciate that a lot, because in the US, it's like if your time is not constantly filled with being busy or doing busy work or running around, we tend to feel like we're not productive. You know, the society has trained us in a way where unless we're serving the system in some way, unless we're striving to fit into the system in some way, or be valued or be valuable to that system in some way, as a worker bee, then our sense of, you know, who we are is worthless, or, you know, we don't feel that we're living up to our capacities, et cetera, et cetera. But I tell you, here it's just nice to be able to feel yourself, you know, have conversations, you know, spend time washing clothes, cooking, cleaning, doing the things really that matter and are fundamental to basic everyday survival, and then being able to spend time putting quality into those things rather than just kind of the busy day in, day out, you know, rat race kind of daily shuffle that, you know, we become accustomed to in the West. So I'm very, very happy to have that, because it gives me a sense of peace, and I don't feel, you know, stressed or pressured in any way. Whereas in the U.S., even I feel like even if you're not in the moment of busy work, just having that environment around you can lend to whatever stress that is already kind of building in you, or that's already present. So with all of that being gone, it's nice to be able to just focus on my health and, you know, just daily life, and have time to do videos like this, you know, which I swear if I was in Chicago, I would have to find a way to schedule it somehow. So, yeah, I'm appreciating that. I'm appreciating my ancestors, my family, for their support in me coming here. So that helps a lot. That really helps a lot, and it gives me peace of mind. Which is very important, especially I think this late in the pregnancy, where, you know, as the physical stress and incapacities build, you know, one can become maybe, you know, feel physically overwhelmed by the transformation. But as of now, I feel good. I don't have that. This pregnancy also was very different because I spent the winter in Chicago, which was horrible, because it not only is it just freezing, but you have to live your life indoors for so many months. And being outdoors, you know, being in a community, being around people, that's what, you know, makes you kind of feel yourself as a person, feel yourself as an active component of a society, of a community, of a household. And those are the things that really reorient you into the space and time that you're in. Whereas when I was in Chicago, it's kind of like day in, day out. Life just kind of ends up passing you by at some point, because you're just kind of solitary in one space, you know, can't really be out in the nature. And that, I think, has an influence mentally, spiritually, physically, definitely physically. I was sick. I had pneumonia early on. Ramez got really sick early on, you know, with the cold, and just even the diet there, the food, the plastics, and all those things that we put in our bodies there. It's not the case here. So that's another really great thing. The first couple of weeks when my body was going through the adjustments, I was eliminating a lot of just waste from just the quality of food that's available in the West. So now just kind of being here and being able to eat natural food, real food, I could feel, myself and my body a lot better, and I feel more present in my health. So let's see. I think that's pretty much it. Again, I'm running at about 10 minutes already, I think. Um, but I will check back in and talk a little bit more about the season, like the planting season that's taking place right now, and anything else you guys want to hear about while I'm here. Let me know, and I will add it to my subjects of things to share with you guys. So I will speak with you soon. Okay, y'all be well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye.